Welcome to Cool Kid 95! We hope you enjoy your stay! Hey guys, Cool Kid 95 here with Bomb. I feel like I should record this because this looks like it's gonna be some really peak content farm. It's by the same people who did the, they should add Bendy Pea Shooter that shoots wrenches and John Pork the PVZ-1. So,
this hedgehog in FNAF would easily break the internet.
Bro, you're talking like FNAF is Sonic.
So, well, it wouldn't be a normal hedgehog.
Isn't this just
there
stolen
would be three
fan art?
variations. Withered, Nightmare, and Golden. Each version will have its own abilities, just like the actual game.
Let me guess, the Golden Hedgehog would be just like Supersonic.
Well, hear me out. Okay, first, we got the Withered. It's the most terrifying. It would look like Withered Bonnie.
It wouldn't... Is it Nightmare
no
the most
face,
terrifying?
red eyes, but would be dramatically different in size. You see, normally, hedgehogs could grow up to 5 to 12 inches.
Why?
However,
Why is he...
This
isn't Sonic!
As it can hide in spots.
This is the real head! What the fuck is he talking about?
How would that be fair if you can't spot it on the camera?
Well, yeah, there would need to be some type of balance.
Well, actually, the cameras could be its weakness.
Well, how?
So, think about it. Hedgehogs are most active at night and sleep during the day. They naturally avoid light. In FNAF, the cameras are equipped with a light so bright it could paralyze the hedgehog.
That's cool,
that's
but
not, that's
that
only
work
security breach. That's not even the same kind of Have these people even played FNAF? Okay, this was bad. I doubt it. This was bad. Let's see what other things they've done. Minecraft cancels the mob vote, which they didn't, by the way. The mob vote has already concluded. Armadillo won, and it's awesome.
Which is, I'm still dumbfounded by that. That's the most underdog victory I've ever heard. I did not see a single person like Armadillo.
I'm just surprised that the blue one didn't
just
win.
Don't use Twitter.
Okay, here we go.
Minecraft made the biggest mistake.
Don't tell me you're mad about the mob vote.
Yes, so many people wanted.
At first, I thought he was wearing a Trump hat. Then I realized it said
the penguin for so long, and then they add it in the worst
Make
way.
gaming great again.
In the mob vote. Now people.
Of course, he's wearing a gamer hat. That's how you know he's a gamer.
Case and then not vote for it.
So you're voting for penguin?
Not anymore. It's basically a nerfed dolphin. It just increases boat speed. I'm gonna vote crab.
The crab, dude, it's absolutely useless. Everyone needs to be voting for the armadillo.
Finally, someone gets it.
The crab actually has use case. It extends your reach for placing and breaking blocks.
No, they never said it would break blocks. They just said it would place them. Plus, you could just walk 5 steps forward. The armadillo provides wolves with armor.
I'm gonna tell you right now, wolf armor is gonna be one of the most useless things, and if it's not, I will eat my shorts. I don't know. Like, I'm telling you right now, wolf armor is probably gonna be useless, and I only voted for it because it's cool.
Wolf update since 2011, and when they did, they just added.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but it has. I don't want to say anything because someone's in the comments gonna be the bomb. You don't think any of the mob votes mobs were that good?
You can give it 5.
I like the Phantom, okay, and I think the glow squid is mediocre, but the drop is amazing.
Sit at home. Like, what's the point? What
I was saying for this mob vote, we've had like amazing mobs recommended for other ones. This one was just not it. None of them were that cool.
We don't
I still wish that we could get Isolager one day. I would commit mass genocide to get Isolager in Minecraft.
Why do they call Pink Pearl volleyball?
So, in Steven's universe, it does get confused.
Okay. They're already fucking this up. There's a whole episode where... Okay, Steven's universe? Really? Oh, Bomb's gone. As I was, alright, so make sure to watch
Steven's
universe.
Confusing with all the different names, but there is an easy way to explain it. You have diamonds, pearls, but even gems.
What does this have to do with why she's saying volleyball?
To protect their leaders, who are called diamonds.
This has nothing to do with it.
Who are similar to gems,
they are gems.
They're more of an assistant, helping with daily activities.
The slave
Steven
race
gives Pink Pearl the name volleyball because it's less confusing for the other pearls. The producers also gave each pearl a different color to match their owner.
More
However,
stolen fan
even
art.
with all this, people still get confused because there's so many pearls in the show.
Okay, that makes sense, but why does volleyball
the gems wouldn't be confused. They all have the same name based on what class
She was originally Pink Diamond's pearl, but one day, Pink Diamond has a tantrum because she wasn't given a planet. While throwing a fit, she accidentally hurt Volleyball, causing a crack to form in her eye. The other diamonds were in shock because she wasn't working properly, but White Diamond used her powers to fix her.
If she's fixed, why is the
fixed.
scar still there?
Well,
That's
fans
not even
say
how it
she
works.
never stopped hurting, so that scar will be permanent, even though she's
Isn't
better.
it just supposed to be like a physical representation of her trauma or some cheesy neatness like that? So wait, is Bomb watching? Oh, he's muted still. Oh, he's watching, okay.
So I just finished the Ruin DLC, and look what I found.
Bro, they copied Wally.
Well, his story is
They're
way
not.
darker.
Are they saying
His
that
name
Candy Cadet is
Candy Cadet.
from
He
Ruin
survived
and not
both fires, but was even
What do you mean both fires?
abandoned for 40 years. We see him in the Ruin
I don't think
DLC,
it's.
decayed,
Did that
running
look
on
at the
fumes.
timestamp?
He was created to hand out candy, but also tell stories that give us hints about
We
the
know what
lore.
Candy
However,
Cadet
some of the
is.
stories he tells are super strange.
I mean, how strange is it?
So, the last story told was about a mother that lived in the woods. She caught a monster and locked it in her basement. The monster
Yeah,
was
it's the
growling
mimic.
and making
It's
noises
a mimic
as she sung a
illusion.
lullaby to her son to try and calm him down.
Everything
One
is a
day,
parallel.
The monster stopped growling and listened to the lullaby. When the mother went to go get food, the monster started singing the lullaby to her son to lure him in. That's when the basement door opened.
So he's telling stories about the children.
No, this story is not about William. It's about the mimic. He's the main enemy in the Ruin DLC.
No, he's not really a villain. He's
What?
friendly.
What do you mean? He tried to kill Cassie.
It's not his fault. He just mimics what he sees or learns. He was created to play
Yeah,
with
that doesn't
Henry's
mean he's
son.
friendly.
But one day, Henry got mad and punched the mimic. This taught the mimic to be aggressive, and now he's causing issues.
Well, it might actually get worse. Fans are saying
This
that Candy
Undertale music
Cadet
will fit
is
in.
hiding something. I
What?
learned that in the old FNAF games, he would tell you complete stories.
Yeah.
Only
What do you
if
mean you
inserted a
learned?
coin in him.
What do you
But
mean you
now, If
learned?
you insert a coin, he only tells you part of a story, which
Ugh.
means he's holding back something.
So a Ruin DLC Part 2.
Oh my god, this is so brain rot. Sonic cheats on I love sexy cartoon animals. That's my favorite.
Dude,
thing
I
in the
do that all the time.
world. Do what all the time?
I do it.
No, Sonic
Whoa.
is a bad friend.
He risks his life for his friends
But
constantly.
he messes with Amy's feelings.
He's just way older than her and doesn't want a relationship.
Then why
'Cause
does
she's
he
a
go
creep.
through so many relationships? We see him catch
The-
feelings for bunnies. They
The one that okay,
Because
this is
she's a
shitty. Where he's
child.
like, what do you mean Sonic doesn't like Amy? He has crush on all these other girls. That's the worst defense I've ever seen. That is the opposite of a defense. This guy is a Case 1 Ace Attorney villain. So why is he bringing up stuff from a separate Sonic continuity? That doesn't support your argument, you idiot.
literally kiss. But to even make things
I
worse,
have
he
to
does
get this
it
one
not
kind
for
of
the right reason.
When did he date Amy?
It was in the Archie comics. Sonic was in love with Sally Acorn, a chipmunk.
Who doesn't exist in the main
Sally had a
continuity.
boyfriend, so Sonic dated
She's one of those
Amy
lame
literally to try to make
sad
her
AM
jealous.
Yeah,
characters.
but those comics aren't canon.
It had over
Finally, he
300 issues. It ran from
This sucks. Where he's like, but this comic isn't canon. He's like, but it had over 300 issues. That doesn't mean it's canon. This is the worst defense ever. The comic isn't canon, but it had over 300 issues. Ugh. God, I feel like newspaper zombie right now.
That's a winning argument. Completely overplayed.
It's like those videos where classic Chris Chan is
1993
growling angrily into the mic and he
2017.
sounds like newspaper
It
zombie
literally
trying
had
to
an
take a
award
shit.
for being the longest video game comic.
I haven't seen any of those storylines in any game.
Yeah, because they were written for the comics. Of course they aren't. What do you mean the comics weren't meant for kids? This is literally a kid's comic. They're mature audience. What are you talking?
Being canon, you have to think of it like a
This
multiverse.
guy in the gamer hat is so fucking stupid. I hate him.
Just listen.
I hate
If
my
they
life.
added Archie characters into the game, it would break the internet.
But not in the right way. All the shippers would come back.
But you would
I
get
hate
Archie
shippers.
Sonic. Who?
What? What is this channel? I'm losing my mind.
That was one of the videos.
So the FNAF
I was just reading a video about it.
Oh, okay.
Fans are saying we might be able to choose a guardian.
What does that even mean?
So originally, when Security Breach released, fans
We
wanted to
don't.
be
I
able
can
to
confirm. I'm from the future. We don't do
but this was
whatever
really awesome.
that means.
A guardian is basically an animatronic that helps you out, similar to Freddy or Rob.
Dude, I saw this post from Thomas the Plank Engine. That's just an image of the jester from the Digital Circus with the caption gooning over it. And I'm like, this reminds me of a server I'm in. And then someone replies, the light swap insanity. How did they know what server I was talking about? Okay, this is spooky. How they know I was talking about light swap?
Roxy.
Bro, isn't Roxy blind?
No, so she wasn't
This
always
is spooky,
blind.
dude.
It was because of
I
Gregor.
thought no one in
He
that
ran
server
her
used
over,
Reddit.
and it
They
caused
all
her to
hate
lose her
Reddit.
eyes.
Why would she not save him if he ran her over?
I mean, Roxy could still help us.
Hey guys, future Cookie95 here. I'm editing this video together, right? And I was, during that little bit, I was on my phone and I wasn't paying attention to what Built by Gamers said. Dude, they said the dumbest shit, and it's always just clicking to me now. There's like that you can choose your guardian and ruin you. Dude, what do you mean? That's not how it works. That's not even the one. You only get Freddy. Choose your guardian. What the fuck are they talking about? And then goes some other nonsense. God, I don't exactly remember it, but just remember it's stupid. These guys are always stupid. Why? It's like it's AI generated. How do they do this? You know that fucking Family Guy scene, or that South Park scene that parodies Family Guy, where the orcas pick different balls and put them in a tank to make Family Guy jokes? That's what these videos feel like. Okay, let's go back to the present.
The main point of Ruin DLC is to give a darker experience for the player. This means there's no more hiding. The game's mainly going to focus on patience.
How do you not know that Gregory is the protagonist of it?
Sick. He has two sides of him. And he has one of the
Is this
darkest
before
stories
Ruin
in
came
FNAF.
out?
He was
I think this
programmed
is-
to keep the kids occupied at the daycare inside the pizza place. His first side is called Sun. This is when he's energetic and playful, but he's scared of the dark.
Why? He's the sun.
So when it gets
Does he
dark,
not
his
know what
second
moon
form takes
is?
over. If you notice in the
People
trailer,
have no
he got
idea
a
what you're
complete
talking about.
redesign. His
You should
eyes
not
are
be
red,
running this
and
channel.
His voice is even scarier. He would punish
That's
kids that he saw as naughty.
I'm good. You've been a bad kid. Pizza Plex getting multiple lawsuits after naughty kid is ripped in half by Moon animatronic. And then fucking Moon is in court, right? Like Ace Attorney. Can we get Phoenix Wright has to defend Moon in court? It's like, but I only killed that kid because he wouldn't stop peeing on the floor. Please, I need this. I need this in my life. This is so much better content.
But fans
than
are
Built by
saying the
Gamers.
reason why he's so aggressive is because he was originally designed to stop kidnappers or anyone trying to harm the kids.
This daycare is awful.
Well, it gets worse. If you look at some of the artwork of Sun and Moon, they're holding a mysterious candy labeled Sleepy Time. This could infer that the daycare drugged kids.
What?
Millions of Minecraft players are talking about the new dimension.
New dimension.
Is no
So
new dimension.
they think the warden statue in the ancient city
We don't know
is the
this.
key to a new portal.
I mean, I
No,
see it
they
as
need to
possible.
Stop making portals.
It
they need to
feels like a
add
portal. The
unique
mini version was
ways to
called
enter
Portal in the
different
code
areas.
before.
Imagine if they added a ferryman.
like a mob on a boat?
Yeah, he would hold a singular oar. Once on his
I
boat,
love
he would
AI
sail you
generated
across
images.
dangerous waters or lava to reach different dimensions.
That would
Why are they
ruin
using
speedruns.
random dream
Remember,
fucking
the Nether
clutches?
is faster than traveling through the overworld. It's because each block in the Nether corresponds to 8 blocks
Dream
in the
should
overworld.
sue these
Fast
guys for
traveling
fair
through lava
use?
would change the
Is
run
this right?
completely.
Was that Jungle? Or am I just crazy? Was that fucking Jungle on my screen?
Thousands of our subscribers are saying that Minecraft is getting boring.
Well, the biggest issue is how the world works. And just think about it. You have access to everything right from the start. We just need stronger enemies, better rewards. That way, Minecraft can feel fresh again.
No, we don't need more updates. Originally, Minecraft didn't have sprinting or even health regen, which means you couldn't really outrun mobs. After they introduced sprinting, it made the game easy. You could just run away from mobs.
Bro, sprinting helps you get around the map. Plus, it's balanced. Endermans are still as fast as the player. They added baby mobs, and the skeletons are accurate.
What? They added baby mobs and dickhead.
Not all
What?
updates are bad. Mojang does listen to their
That's a
audience.
good
Think of
thing.
Lava.
But people vote for the
People
most
hate
useless
mob
things.
votes.
The whole game is starting to feel
See,
boring.
Minecraft listens to the community. They do mob votes. The next mob vote comes around and everyone complains.
But then how is Eggman good? He would kidnap small animals, lock them up, then have his robot absorb them.
He's obviously done bad things,
no, they're like the
but
energy
you
from-
gotta remember the difference between being evil and being a villain.
What?
Most villains have a good reason for what they do. In Eggman's case, it was neglect as a child.
But we don't really know that.
That's
Well,
stupid.
there's actually...
It's like, you see, with this theory, he was neglected as a child, which means that he's not evil for doing bad things. Like, him trying to take over and destroy the world, that's okay, because he was neglected as a child. My proof? Just trust me, bro.
some secret hints about
Stupid!
dark
Ah!
childhood.
Ugh.
For example, in Sonic Frontiers, you can unlock a voice log
I
that
don't play
reveals a
Sonic
ton about
Frontiers.
his
I've never
past.
played it.
I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very
Yeah.
special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there.
There's also an episode where his father does neglect him.
This heat is more oppressive than my father.
That's a different timeline. Yeah, I love Sonic Boom, but that's not the main timeline. That's a different universe.
To destroy the world.
No, he wants to rule the world.
I can rule the world.
You're thinking of Eggman Nega.
Nega what?
So, he was introduced in Sonic Rush.
I
He
don't know
looks
how
like
much
Dr.
more of this
Eggman,
I can
but
take.
Instead of a red
My
mustache,
brain is feeling
his
smaller.
is white.
I thought that was his father.
No, in the OG games, he came from the same dimension as Blaze the Cat. They call him Nega because he's the negative version of Dr. Eggman.
Oh.
What? Oh my gosh, my what? It's making fun of the show. I only saw one episode of My Hero Academia because fucking Ricky, who I don't get to talk to him enough, but I like Ricky, streaming it in the server once so he could have us hate watch it with him. God, it was so boring and annoying. I don't remember it exactly. I just remember like, it was like watching the first episode of Johnny Tests, but worse. I'll miss you, Pig. You're my favorite Clay, one of my favorite club kidders. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Feel free to join the server. Goodbye.